What's up, homies? Mikey here, making a video today. Today, we're going to talk about my seventh grade science teacher. And no, I'm going to say that, after the Abby girl video, I'm going to talk about her. But then I got lazy and just, hey, let me just upload a blooper for today. But today, we're going to talk about the seventh grade teacher I had. Okay, so first, let's talk about this dude. Again, this happened in seventh grade. It was the first day of school. In fact, actually, I met him before the first day of school. It was like during orientation. I visited all my classes. So my last period of the day was the sixth period. Was this guy, the science teacher? For the sake of it, let's name him Korea. No, not Korea, but actually North Korea, because he said he's from North Korea, and so his name was as an Action North Korea, again, just a nickname. He seemed like a pretty cool dude. He seemed like an awesome science teacher. Keep in mind, he was an old guy. I think he was German, actually. Not gonna lie, and he had a twin brother. Though he didn't tell us he had a twin brother at the orientation we found. He just told us one day because of, hey guys, I have a twin brother. That's pretty cool. I don't know this. I don't know the name of the twin brother. But let's say it South Korea. So yeah. So nothing out of ordinary. He seems like a fun teacher to have until we got into class. I remember the what happened at the beginning. I don't remember. I think me and like my whole class were like just actually doing the work. Just doing work, learning about science. Until then, that changed. Probably like a week, not a week, but it just changed over. So now we were starting to be like a little bit more louder, it's gotten worse all through the school year. We started making a lot of noises. Not paying attention to him. You still whatever we want. And occasionally some teachers had us like put us in our places and tell like, why are you making some noise? Shut up. They didn't say shut up, but you get the idea. So the teacher just step in and put some authority in the classroom and actually learn. But after they came in, we just sit there and just do her work. So this just shows you that he does not have that much good of authority over us. And so yeah, he also had like other classes. He like three other classes. I think we were like the worst one. I'm not gonna lie. I think we were like the worst ones. We were like that bad, or I don't know. We're the third or the definitely the worst. The second worst. Bad group of kids. The one before us, which is fifth period, they were like way bad. They're like loud, but even very loud. So yeah, we did a lot of stuff in that thing. We threw like papers. Paper balls. Just do it. We just made a lot of noise. There's like instances where like again the thing with the Abby Stabby Labby or whatever her name is gave her in the video of the diary, where like the diary incident, or like we have these two dudes were like play fighting in a classroom. They're like yeah and all that, and like all of a sudden this dude pushed the other dude onto the window. Keep in mind that the two dudes were fighting. Like this really tall dude, really short dude, and the short dude pushed the tall dude onto the window. The window ended up cracking, of course. I think like the superintendent or the attendant heard it because the classroom we were at was near it, and she heard it and she called up the administrator, and after that the two guys, dudes, whatever, went to ISS or the Hive. A lot of crazy stuff happened, but he ended up quitting sadly, which I'm not very surprised at, So yeah, he just quit. But he did a little thing, little trying to say like, oh yeah, I'm going to like Korea back to my house or something like that. We all know he quitting. He held a note and saying that, oh yeah, I'm gonna email y'all some pretty cool stuff at my new job at Verizon, because he said he's going back to like North Korea where he's from to say like, oh, I'm going to work at Verizon. I'm going to email some pretty cool stuff that Verizon is going to do now. So yeah, so he ended up quitting and went to Verizon to work another job. Good for him, I guess. Pretty. So we ended up getting another science teacher, and we had another two science teachers. So yeah. that's basically what happened to our science teacher. Okay, now this is for a bonus story. Like they'll see all this video. As I said, we had two more science teachers. I think her name was like, I don't know her real name. Let's go name her let's name her Whale, because she looked like a whale. I'm starting to be me. And then we have this other teacher, and I think her name was like, I don't remember. I think her name is like Miss Harris. I don't think her name was Miss Harris, but let's call her Miss Alex. So first we had Miss Whale. So she shortly after came after after North Korea moved to his home place, which is North Korea. And so this teacher came back, and like she was way worse than this teacher. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like she's like, she didn't teach us nothing. I per se he I don't mean like she didn't actually like taught us. Like she did teach us, but like she taught us things we already knew that North Korea taught us before. Basically she's just reteaching us stuff. Like why are you teaching stuff we already knew this? It's already bad enough we gotta relearn this stuff in school, but you gotta reteach it in the same year. You know, so then she ended up not quitting because she was had like a she could teach science and math. She had like this degree or certificate which allows her to teach her science and math. She ended up teaching math in the seventh grade, but she wasn't my math teacher again. We had different groups of which math teacher we had. So she taught us some like another group of kids some math, and then we had Miss Alex. Thank God she was our teacher, bro. We actually learned some stuff in that class. Before that the EOG, the integrate test. And I'm pretty sure everyone ended up passing that passing. I of course passed, but she literally taught us everything. She was so nice and cool. Very cool teacher. Pretty dope. Play some games. Learn a lot of stuff. She was kind of like she did have some like authority to her, but it was like the good kind. You don't want to be like a pushover. You don't want to be like a strict teacher, and don't be like a pushover at the same time. You kind of like be like in the middle. Because you need like teach your students. That's your job. You can't be just like be like a pushover. And I kind of like North Korea because he's kind of a pushover. He just quit. He didn't really do nothing. I mean, but at the same time, I can understand why he didn't do nothing. He just quit the job. So yeah, I really like that teacher. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much for the video today, guys. I really hope y'all enjoy this video. So yeah, I'll see you next video. Goodbye.